Babes, I don't think I've ever been to the country club, but we about to go today, bitch, in the Chemtrails Over the Country Club album. Are y'all ready? Y'all better put on y'all white dress, bitch. Let's go. Y'all, I'm on some weird energy right now. I'm not gonna lie. I plan to sit down and film this Chemtrails Over the Country Club reaction today. So, like, I'm doing it, but I'm definitely on some weird ass energy right now. Like, I literally have been listening to Brat while I was getting ready and just, like, having my little Brat girl vibe. And then I'm about to go into a Lana Del Rey reaction. So this might get interesting. This might get really chaotic. More chaotic than usual because I'm on some weird energy and I just chugged a Monster this morning because I ran out of coffee. But I had a Monster, so I was like, I'm gonna drink that. This might get bratty, but like Lana style. I don't know, bitch.
I could name names, but I won't.
Anyways, let's get into this reaction, y'all. We love Lana Del Rey on this channel. If y'all don't know, babe, how you doing? If you're new here, also, you're cute. We listen to Lana Del Rey a lot on this channel. Pretty much react to anything whenever she releases new music, and we're still catching up. We're on Chemtrails now. We started from BTD, Born to Die, baby, so we got all those on the channel if you want to check them out. Playlist linked at the end of the video. You know the drill. And if you don't know the drill,
buckle up, because this shit gets a little crazy on this channel.
We are reacting to Chemtrails Over the Country Club today. I have heard 3 of these songs on this album, but those are the only 3 that I've heard. Believe they were probably the singles, I'm assuming. I've heard White Dress, Chemtrails Over the Country Club, and Wild at Heart. And also, y'all, Wild at Heart is one of my favorite Lana Del Rey songs. I think it's probably my most streamed song by Lana Del Rey, and I just feel this in my left ventricle, like on the side of my heart. Like, I just really feel this song. Like, it's pounding. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's pumping the blood, bitch. Like, thank you for doing your job. Lana really gets that shit going. Anyways, y'all, like, we're gonna get into this shit. It is 11 songs, which isn't that many considering some of other Lana's projects, and it is 45 minutes, much shorter than a lot of her other projects as well. After this, all we got left, babe, is Blue Banisters until Lana drops the new album. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this album, considering I have never been to a country club, considering I'm from the Louisiana swamps. So it's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting, y'all. I don't know what we're getting into here. But the 3 songs, like I said, that I do know, I love those songs. They're all in my liked Spotify playlist. So anyways, saddle up, baby. We're going to the country club, babe. Saddle up. Get your little cowgirl hat on right now. Put it on. Put your imaginary one on. Let's go. And we're gonna listen to Chemtrails Over the Country Club. We're gonna get heavy into the lyrics. Also, dude, I feel like I'm so goofy right now. I'm so sorry. This is about to be so chaotic. If you don't like listening to the lyrics, honey, I don't know if this video is for you, babe. I really don't know if it is. If you don't like to obsess over lyrics and cry and get sad because these lyrics are so like gut-wrenching. I don't know. Maybe we're not one and the same, babe. Like, I don't know. But, like, that's what we're gonna do on the channel today. Ones that I think are gonna ruin me. Like I said, I've already heard 3 of those. So I feel like it wouldn't be fair to put those in that ranking. Ones I think are gonna ruin me. Dark but just a game. Oh my god, Lana, what the f are you up to in that song? That sounds really scary. Also, Tulsa Jesus freak. Girl, Oklahoma be scary enough. Y'all think Louisiana's scary? I'm scared to go to Oklahoma. They got tornadoes. Are y'all safe out there? Y'all be careful. And then probably like Dance Till We Die. It's giving really toxic relationship vibes. Like Dance Till We Die. Like they got that song, Off With Your Head, Dance Dance Till We're Dead. Like it's kind of, I don't know if she's playing off of that, but I'm a little frightened. I'm gonna be honest. All right, those are the ones that are gonna ruin me. I'm clocking it in, bitch. We're locking that shit in. Clocking it in. I am on the clock, I guess. Let's get into the album cover. So we got all these like white ladies at the country club. It's in black and white. You know, we love an ultraviolence cover. I'm frightened based off of that album. That's the only other black and white one that I believe. Call me out if I'm wrong, y'all would know. But dude, I'm kind of scared. Why is it in black and white? That's never good. It's giving that timeless aesthetic of the 50s, of the 60s, and everyone's in their white dresses. I'm nervous. I should have put on a white dress for this video now that I'm thinking about it. That would have been really fitting. But my brain didn't work like that in the moment, so it's fine. We're gonna have our little Western ass shirt on. We're gonna get into the first track. I'm having a really hard time focusing today if you can't tell. We're gonna get into the first track. It is called White Dress, which is a song that I've already heard. I love this song. Whenever she does the "when I was a waitress," like I lose it. Whenever I heard that for the first time, the right side of my brain unlocked a new level of creativity.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment.
And a new level of like sound waves. I swear to God. I swear on the Tulsa Jesus freak. All right, I'm out. We need to get started with this reaction. I'm just like, I'm feeling really goofy, so I'm so sorry if I butcher this today, y'all. All right, let's go. I guess we're gonna get into White Dress. Saddle up, baby. Ooh. I'm already in my vibe right now. We all know Lana knows how to do a piano. Oh, girl, I'll always be thinking of a simpler time. Things are hard now.
Small, but I had it under control every time.
Yeah, I like that too. How she says, "Feel small, but I had it under control every time." I feel like now things are just so chaotic. Like, not even just like being me, like coming into adulthood, but just like the times now, like 2024. I don't have it under control, bitch. Like, I am being controlled. Literally. I'm on my phone and they're sucking me in. The YouTube algorithm knows what it's doing, and I'm clicking on videos and watching them. TikTok, it's got me locked in. I'm not in control anymore, bitch. I agree. Times were simpler.
When I was a waitress,
Sing.
in a white dress,
Felt like I got this.
down at the Minute Music Business Conference, down in Orlando, I was only 19.
Oh my god. I'm being taken away right now. Lana's voice has abducted me once again. Dude, I remember the first time I heard this, y'all. The first time I heard this song, and whenever she started singing down at the Minute Music Business Conference, I was like, okay, Lana, spit a bar real quick. I am obsessed with the way she enunciates in her like cadence that she's like singing it on this song. She's just talking about a simpler time, you know, when she was just like younger. She was 19. She was a waitress, probably a waitress at the country club, maybe, you know. She was like down at the Minute Music Business Conference, you know. She was only 19 in Orlando. Like, she felt like she had it all figured out and life wasn't too crazy. She was just trying to get by. She had her man and she was just living. I'm sure things are a lot more different now, a lot harder, being so famous, having so much expectations to uphold, even just like putting out music now, you know. I feel like she just got a lot at stake versus when, you know, times used to be a lot simpler when you were just a waitress down at the Minute Music Business Conference. Whew.
Summer to jazz up on the lawn.
If there's one thing I'm not gonna forget to mention in this video, it's the f***ing production, the instruments. Oh my god, the suspended cymbal, like the way whoever's like grazing, they are like grazing the suspended cymbal in the background. I don't know if y'all hear that, but it's hot. I love it.
Way high, listening to rock
All day long. Also, I would like to know, like, are any of y'all interested on this channel in rock music? I feel like I don't listen to as much rock as I used to, but dude, I used to be like Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Alice in Chains, Stain. Like, I used to be like so into all of these bands, but I don't listen to them as much anymore. Soundgarden. Audio Slave. Let me know if y'all like any of these bands, because like I like some of these bands. Is there any new rock and roll bitches who are like getting it? Because I would react to that, but like I don't know if y'all like rock music. Do y'all like to like get down to some rock and roll? Comment below.
When I was a waitress, wearing a tight dress, and in the heat, I wasn't famous. Just listening to Kings of Leon to the beat, like look how I got there.
Oh, I love that line. When I was a waitress wearing a tie dress, handling the heat, I wasn't famous, just listening to Kings of Leon to the beat, bitch. It's just these 3 songs that I know hit so hard because I literally relate. Like, I love Kings of Leon as well. That song, Sex on Fire, is amazing.
Look how I got this, just sitting in the street.
That's another thing though that I'm saying, like Lana can connect me to her even though she's not in this place anymore. It's like I'm connecting literally to like that moment when she was 19, because that's similar to something I was doing, and kind of I'm still doing shit like this, let's be real. Like, but I mean, it's like I can put myself in like the shoes of what she's singing about, and that's just like good ass music. Like, it's just really relatable. Yeah. Oh, I can picture the scene, you know, the way she's saying it. The imagery in this is incredible. Girl, it is. I'm nervous for fall. Oh, dude, the cymbal in the back. Shut up. Oh my god, the crescendos. The drums. We gotta take out the drumsticks, bitch.
Felt like I got this. Down at the music business conference. Down in Orlando, I was only 19.
Dude, I'm like, this is relating a little too hard today, bitch. Alright, let me just pick these up. Let me pick these up real quick before I get crazy out here. Oh my god. Also just like the white dress, like the purity, you know, it's just like I was so innocent. Like now I think she's like in her 30s. It's like, dude, like shit has gotten real. Shit has gotten hard. This was a different time. This is a time when things were like super easy for me. It kind of reminds me of the song The Greatest in a bit that I just reacted to in FR. Like, it reminds me of just, you know, how she thought going to like California was gonna be maybe the greatest, and it kind of seems like some of the greatest things were like these simple moments that she was living, because she never can get that back. And it's obviously like, you know, you want the fame, you want to be the star, but like at what consequence, you know, is it gonna take to achieve that? Like, big consequence is your privacy. The simpler times, you're never gonna have that back again, and you're gonna be robbed of that like forever, which is ass. Oh, the drum roll, bitch. It literally just like fluttered my tailbone. Kind of makes me feel like I was better off. It's like I said, the simpler times, it's like now that's taken away from her forever. A moment of privacy is not allowed, you know? Kind of made her feel like she was better off when things were just, she was living an average Joe life. And now she's kind of like, holy shit. Which obviously, like, there's great things to being famous. Like, you're gonna, you know, achieve wealth. You know, you're gonna achieve a lot of love. But with a lot of love also comes, like, a lot of hate. I mean, so many artists get hated on so much in the industry. Like, with all the positive comments, there's always, like, a handful of negatives. Sometimes more negative than positive. People always trying to like take you down for being famous, and like maybe what Lana sings about. I know she talks about some really like racy things in her music a lot of the times. I know she's been like attacked for just speaking out about them as well in her music. But what I love about Lana's music is like she just puts it all fucking out there. Whew. We're getting into the next one. I've also heard this one, Chemtrails Over the Country Club. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit more about White Dress too. Just like, it's interesting, you know, she always says, I got my red dress on tonight, but like, she's putting on her white dress. The white dress represents innocence. It was an even simpler time, but then like, you get that red dress on, that LA, you're going out dressed, you know, devil vibes. You got the angel versus the devil. It's just like that red representing a lot of like evil, a lot of like, you know, LA. That white dress, those were some pure innocent times. Ooh, girl. All right, Chemtrails Over the Country Club. She's always on the run, Lana. It's also just like another moment, wearing our jewels in the swimming pool, me and my sister just playing it cool under the chemtrails over the country club. I feel like Lana just really can always bring it back to this childhood, and she really gets you thinking about those past times, those times that were innocent and easy, and how you miss some of those things, and it's harder. It's like scary now knowing what you know. You knew so little when you were young. And it's just scary becoming an adult, what you get exposed to and like what you learn, especially about like the environment and your surroundings, things that you had no idea that were going on. You're like, holy shit, I'm an adult. This is crazy. Like, for example, you're just a kid at the country club. You're swimming in the pool. You're just having fun. But you don't know what all these women at this table are gossiping about and like what's going around. You're just kind of like having fun with your little jewels, playing in the swimming pool. Like, girl. Oh, girl. My moon's in Leo, my Cancer is in Sun. Comment below what your top, what is it called? Your three? Your big three? Is that what it's called? I am a Gemini Sun. I know. Crazy Gemini. I am a Aries Moon, and I am a Capricorn Rising. So, got a little mix up in there, bitch. So, let me know what y'all are. I'm really curious. I'm not really super invested, honestly, in zodiacs, but I like just knowing, like, I just like playing around, and I think it's, like, fun, you know? Alright. Anyways, Lana's a Cancer Sun, so she be sad. She be presenting, like, a sad girl. I mean, she literally has a song called Sad Girl. But her moon's in Leo, so she's got some fire inside her. Girl, I feel that. Like, I'm some air, you know, I got that chill vibe or whatever. Crazy chill, chaotic vibe, but then I got some Aries in me. Got Aries moon, bitch. Watch out. I be thinking some fiery thoughts. Girl, zodiacs are so fun. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. Oh, I love that line. I'm not unhinged or unhappy. I'm just wild. I love that so much because I feel like people who just like do what they want to do and just live their truth and like just vibe. I feel like people are always like, y'all are so unhinged. And like, sometimes that's a compliment. Sometimes people mean it in negative ways. Dude, just live your truth. Obviously, like, you need to be respectful of others and your surroundings, of course. Treat the earth nice and then treat others nice as well. But like, she just wants to drag around in her little red sports car. Like, she's having fun, you know? You want to dance at the club and shake your ass, have a good time. What's so unhinged about that? That you're the life of the party? Bitch, it gets people talking, you know what I'm saying? Also, I'm not unhappy either. Y'all think like maybe I'm doing things like this. I'm living it up, you know? She's on the run with her sweet love. But we do know with Lana, you know, happiness is a butterfly. It's fleeting, so watch out, bitch. Watch out. We don't know if we'll be happy forever. Oh my god, I hope I don't cry on this video today. How to Disappear really got me the last video, y'all.
Contemplating God under the chemtrails over the country club. Meet you for coffee at the elementary school.
I always wonder what that means. Meet you for coffee at the elementary schools. Are we meeting like one of our girls? Like when we're like, maybe her friend got some kids, or maybe this is something also that she's like imagining. Like now she's putting herself in Chemtrails Over the Country Club. Like she's putting herself in the country club per se. And like she's gonna meet up with the other moms and they'll have coffee at the elementary schools while they pick up their kids. Like I don't know. I'm wondering like what she's getting at there.
It's beautiful, how this deep normality settles down over me. I'm not bored or unhappy, I'm still so strange and wild.
I really never listened to the lyrics of this song. My God, it's beautiful. Normality, if I could pronounce words, that would be helpful. Normality settles down over me. So just a normal, simple life. Maybe this life of just like being someone who's like, you know, a member at a country club per se. Maybe not. That's maybe not super average. Couldn't be me, but like, I don't know if that's what she's getting at here. I'm not bored or unhappy. Like how a lot of people, like how we always, I feel like, you know, I've said this in a lot of videos, honestly, like a lot of people that are living that lifestyle probably aren't happy, but I bet you there's a big portion of people who are living it up. That does sound like a comfortable life per se. You know, she's like, I'm not bored or unhappy with this life. I'm still so strange and wild. You know, like I feel like she dreams about having a life like this, but like it's been taken away from her due to like her fame and her popularity, which I think is like obviously a huge consequence that most artists go through. But I don't think she knew this. I don't think she thought about the consequences. And I also don't know if she would take that back either, if she would trade this simple life for the life she's created. I have no idea. What do y'all think?
I'm in the water, nobody's son, nobody's daughter, watching the chemtrails over the country club. Like picking chemtrails over the country club. Washing my hair, doing the laundry, late night TV. I want your honey.
I feel like this song, like washing my hair, doing the laundry, late night TV, I want you on me. It's giving like kind of like almost like trad wife vibes. Like you want to be that traditional like wife, and then you know your man comes home and y'all have like that basically like really like suburban nuclear family, like that old American type thing that, you know, I don't know if like that's what Lana wants in her music. That's not something like I would want, but like I think a lot of people do want that, and that's totally okay. Like people who do want that, that's valid. I know Lana like bases a lot of her music off of like America and like American made, those old American ideals. So I don't know. I wonder if this will take a turn from not wanting this type of like Chemtrails Over the Country Club life, or if we're gonna like stay in pocket for this like the whole album.
It's never too late, baby, so don't give up. It's never too late. You're born in December and I'm born in July.
Ooh.
My Cancer is sun and my Leo is moon.
I need this outro of the production to just eat me up right now. Dude, I just love the drums so much. Oh, I just love grabbing a pair of drumsticks, bitch, and hitting the drums. The production carried, bitch, at the end. I just love how we're like everything gets taken out and it's just like an, you know, acoustic drum kit. It's just so nice. Oh, really reading the lyrics of that really made me, I've never really like listened to that deep, I guess, but dude, oh my god, I feel like she really wants just like that normal suburban trad wife life in Chemtrails Over the Country Club, and she's saying don't give up. Like she's telling her baby don't give up, like we can do this. I'm wondering where this is gonna go based off of her other discography. I'm like, you know, I'm your man, don't go too far. Right where you are, that's where I am. Mariner's apartment complex, we know what happens. They split up, so I'm wondering like what's gonna happen, what's gonna be the story told throughout this Chemtrails Over the Country Club vibe. We're getting into Tulsa Jesus Freak. I starred this one because I thought it might ruin me. I'm a little scared because like we're Tulsa Jesus Freak. let's see what this is about, I guess. I don't know, I'm nervous.
Stay real close to Jesus. Keep that bottle in your hand, my man. Find your way back to my bed.
Oh, this isn't sounding very Christian.
By a little piece of heaven. No more candle in the bed.
Please. No. Sorry. Next.
I don't know if you watched my Norman fucking Rockwell reaction, but the amount of times I said she's a candle in the wind, her light can't go out. Here we are in Tulsa Jesus Freak. No more candle in the wind. I take back that statement, bitch. The light went out. Is the light out? This is so interesting. Tulsa Jesus Freak. She's like, keep that bottle at your hand. That's not sounding very holy. Find your way back to my bed again. I mean, it sounds like we're, in the biblical sense, sinning or whatever. Sing me like a Bible hymn. Trade this body for that can of gin. So it sounds like somebody's got an alcohol problem in the relationship. Could be both. Could be one-sided. No more candle in the wind. So, has all hope, has all light went out. Oh my god, that's not good.
You should come back to our place, baby. Don't be afraid of all love. You should stay real close to Jesus. Keep that bottle in your hand, my man. I'm a candle in the wind.
I feel like I'm getting confused because in Chemtrails Over the Country Club, it kind of sounded like she was praising that suburban trad wife life. But here we are in Tulsa Jesus Freak. It kind of seems like, obviously, to me, what I'm getting out of this is that she's being like super sarcastic. You should stay this close to Jesus or that close to Jesus, whatever. Trade this body for that can of gin, like a little piece of heaven. But then, like, obviously, the last line, no more candle in the wind, just like the light has died, the hope is gone. And this is like, usually, if maybe if you're a Tulsa Jesus Freak. Also, just like a disclaimer, I don't ever want to like group a population of people and say like they all act this way, because like, girl, they've got some problematic people in every single group of people. Let's start there. But a lot of maybe Jesus Freak type people say a lot of things. You can't do this, it's against the Bible, da 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 da. But then they go ahead and they do those things. But it's like in secret. And then they go to church every Sunday and like praise the Lord. And like they look down upon others who would do those actions that they are also committing in secrecy. And unless they're brought out into the light, you don't get like shamed for them. So I'm wondering, like, in this song, if she's kind of getting at that maybe that wouldn't have been a good life. Because maybe like there's like, two sides to every coin. Sure, if I would have lived that country club life, here's another issue I would have faced, maybe. Amen. I mean, that doesn't sound good. Like, I had to get away for a while. Can I come back to the ranch, baby? It kind of sounds like they were, like, having troubles in their relationship. And maybe she had to go stay with her mom or her family or something, her dad. I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, just to rest my nerves, darling. Like, how she says that. Like, it just doesn't sound like this is a good relationship. Even though she was idolizing, it seemed in the last track, the country club. Also, I know, like, wind in general, like, is sometimes, like, a, like, symbolism of, like, change, I guess you can say. Like, you know, with the wind comes change. So I'm wondering, like, since like she's saying the wind's like starting again and it's blowing and it's reminding him of what he used to know, I wonder if like maybe they're just trying to like reconcile this relationship, or like maybe he's like coming into like why he's acting the way he's acting, like with a bottle of gin in his hand, you know, all these things. I'm not sure. Dude, this snare drum is sexy. The voice effect on her voice there, definitely really interesting, that song. She said, if you don't pray, you'll never learn. I struggle with songs like this because I do believe like Lana has a lot of faith, and I think she's Christian and all these things, but it just is coming across as super like sarcastic, the song. And like she's like kind of exposing like the problems that come with like this mindset, maybe like of a Tulsa Jesus freak. So I'm having a hard time like with like breaking down like exactly what I think she's trying to get at here. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Tulsa Jesus freak. I feel like it's kind of just like a big, this is what is happening kind of behind the scenes, low key. Like, I left you because I needed a break from you because I'm unhappy in our marriage or relationship or whatever. Pray or you'll never learn. That sounds sarcastic as hell to me. What storyline we're getting into, I have no idea. This next song is called Let Me Love You Like a Woman. Damn. So maybe this person was with some girls before. Definitely takes a lot to be a woman versus a girl, that's for sure. Let's go.
I come from a small town, how about you?
Oh my god. Yes, Lana. I come from a small town too. Thanks for like asking. It's not like I've never told y'all that in another reaction on this channel. But if you're new here, hey, how you doing, babe? I do come from a small town as well.
I only mention it 'cause I'm ready to leave LA and I want you to come.
It's interesting, like, me listening to this too, because I come from a small town. How about you? I only mention it because I'm ready to leave LA. Like, I'm literally from Louisiana, which is the abbreviation for that state. I know, like, she means Los Angeles, but it's always weird when people say LA, because, like, LA is Louisiana to a Louisianan, and then Los Angeles is Los Angeles, you know what I mean? But it's interesting, like, how she's saying she comes from a small town, she's ready to leave LA, she's ready to go back to the small town, where I'm kind of in the phase of my life, at least, where it's like, I want to get out the small town and be in the city. To be continued, like, this coming soon, hopefully within, like, the next year. But I feel like she's kind of just, like, not liking this big city life. Also, LA just, it seems so like, Los Angeles, LA just seems so toxic, honestly. I wouldn't want to live there either. That wouldn't be a good vibe for me either. I want like a moderate city. That sounds good.
I don't care where as long as you're with me and I'm with you and you let me love you like a woman. Don't make me be bittersweet. Let me love you like a woman. Hold you like a baby.
Alright. I mean, she wants to love this man like a woman. She wants to hold him and care for him and, you know, tend to him and make sure he's taken care of. I mean, respect, like, in my relationship, I want to make sure my partner's taken care of and that they're tended to, because I really care about their well-being as well. So, like, that's cute, girl.
Cute, Lana. Ooh.
I only mention it 'cause I'm ready to leave LA and I want you to come. I guess I could manage.
That was interesting. At the same time, she said, and I need you to come and I want you to come. She said it in like two different, I guess they put like two different vocal tracks at the same time, and she said that. So she wants him to come, but she's like, I need you to come. So I feel like she really needs to get out of Los Angeles, and she needs him to come with her now and it's not sounding good. I feel like I know where this is going, Lana.
If you stay,
I can manage it if you stay. No.
let me hold you like a baby. Let me shine like a diamond. Days we could get out some paint
here. See, like, I try, y'all. I try not to, like, think about the other projects, but it's hard. Like, we're back here. We could get high on something trippy. And she's like, we could just, like, create this, maybe this other LA life that you like living, because, like, she just doesn't want to live anymore. Maybe she just is feeling like it's so toxic to her. It's not good for her health. Get lost in the purple rain. It's just, I feel like this man doesn't want to move with her, but I feel like she just, like, really wants his love, and it's just sad. Like, talk about the good old days. Like, Lana.
Touching me in songs and poets. Don't make me be bittersweet. Let me love you like a woman.
So I feel like that was kind of like her putting it on the line. She's like, let me love you like a woman, and let's get out of here. Let's get out of LA, because I can't even love you like a woman here, because this is a toxic ass place. Maybe she just wants to go to that small town. How, like, a lot of women, it's kind of just that traditional rural lifestyle. I mean, the woman usually is, like, taking care of the house. She also usually, at this point in time in 2024, she's working too, bitch. Like, she's slaying. Shout out to all those hard-working women out here. But, like, also shout out to house husbands too. Like, we love you as well, bitch. But I think she just wants that, you know, that life to go live, take care of her man, you know, love him like a woman, like how the woman does the, you know, laundry, the, you know, cooks, cleans, just loves, helps out, and he goes to work. Like, I feel like she wants to, like, live that and is, like, fantasizing about it, but, like, I don't know if that also would bring the satisfaction that she's looking for. I'm not sure. Let's go. We're gonna do Wild at Heart. This is my, like, legit one of my favorite Lana Del Rey songs in general. I just love this song. It is such a, like, love song, but also just, like, just someone who is just free and wild and, like, is living and doing the things that just make them happy. This song's so relatable to me, because, like, I just want to, like, live my journey and, like, experience this adventure of life and just be, you know, you could air quotes wild, you know. I just want to live freely, and, like, this is just, like, a good song. I don't know, that just, like, that's what it makes me feel, and I just love it so much. Oh, I like the ear separation in the right and left ear.
What would you do?
If I told you, you make me crazy. Dude, I love this song.
Pretty pics on Sunset Boulevard. So I smoke cigarettes just to understand the smile.
I love this song. Like, she's just looking at somebody's pics, and she's like, dude, you are so beautiful. And she's like, I smoke cigarettes just to understand the smog. She's not even talking about the freaking Los Angeles smog. She's talking about the smog in her mind. What's going on in her mind. Like, there's just so much smog in her mind. So she smokes her cigarettes to just, like, pass the time. Girl, I get why people smoke. I don't smoke, but, like, I do get why people do. Like my parents do. And, like, I totally understand. Like, I don't want them to, but, like, I mean, I get why people, like, do it, you know? You know, it can be, like, the same with, like, drinking, you know, in excess. Like, I get why people do it. I just, like, always want the best for people, you know? It's just hard.
I love your lights like polka dots. You're killing me more than coffee pots and Insta
I forgot about that line. You're killing me more than coffee pots and Insta thoughts with every drop I pour. I love that you're killing me more than coffee pots, because, dude, I drink so much coffee. I've actually, like, really been better lately about decreasing my caffeine intake.
This is a jumbo coffee morning. I need coffee and an IV.
Y'all are probably like, bitch, you literally said you chugged a monster before this video. Well, look, I was out of coffee this morning, so, like, give me grace, bitch. But literally, like, I swear, like, I try to only drink, like, 1 cup of coffee a day. Maybe 2. But I used to drink, like, 4. So, like, we're doing better. We're on our healing journey from caffeine, bitch. Also, the Insta thoughts. I feel like Lana's so done at looking at these Insta hoes. She's just like, I just want to be with you. Like, can you just be with me? Oh, I think I love this song. Like, I'm about to get teary-eyed right now. It's already hitting. Oh my god, I need to chill out. I get really teary-eyed because she says with every, and if I had to do it all again, I would, because babe, in the end, it brought me here to you. Like, all of this shit that I went through, I would do it all again because it brought me to you. And like, without having these horrible or like struggles and bad experiences, whatever, I wouldn't have got here to you. And like, it was all worth it. Like, she's just putting it all out there. And she's so in like love with this person. I just feel this on a spiritual level, y'all. My soul is rising right now.
I left Calabasas, escaped all the ashes,
Ran into the dark.
and it made me wild, wild at heart. The cameras had flashes, they caused the car crashes, but I'm not a star. You love me, 'cause I'm wild at heart.
I just love that too. I feel like this is a shout out to like her fans and her fame too as well. She left Calabasas, escaped all the ashes, ran into the dark, like is like trying to fucking get out of here, and it made me wild at heart. I mean, I feel like she just wants to live her country life, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's fucking at the Waffle House taking orders, like she's just trying to be chill and like have fun, and just she's wild. Like, that's wild to go do that as Lana Del Rey. Like, you're going to Waffle House working, that's crazy. Or like, God forbid, she posts a picture with God forbid, she posted a picture with a gun on her Instagram and people are like attacking her. I feel like she's just wild at heart, like she's just saying like that's her roots, like that's how she grew up, and she escaped LA because it's just, they got so much toxic energy here, and like she's like, the cameras caused the car crashes because of their flashes, not because I'm wild at heart. Like, that wasn't what was causing me to crash. It's the obsession with me. It's the paparazzi. It's the always having to be perfect with there's no room for mistake, cancellation culture. Like, it's just, there's so many things that could go on and on. It's like, if y'all love me, y'all are gonna love me because I'm wild at heart, not because I'm a star. Like, I'm not. She doesn't want to be a star. She doesn't want to be this perfect, like, idolized person. I just love it. It's just really human. Like, we're all human. Like, all of us make a lot of mistakes, and it's just, no one is perfect.
For them no more. Like you heard, I was out in the bars drinking Jack and Coke, going crazy for anyone who would listen to my stories, babe.
Like, she's just spitting absolute fucking bars. What would you do if I wouldn't sing for them no more? Like, if you heard I was out in the bars drinking Jack and Coke, going crazy for anyone who would listen to my stories, babe. Like, she is just like, I feel like she really just doesn't want this, like, not star life. And she, like, what will we do? Like, we would be like, holy shit. Like, we would just be like, it would probably just be like a meme moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'd be like, oh my god, Lana, like, it's like the Waffle House thing. Lana Del Rey's at Waffle House, like, Lana Del Rey's drinking a Jack and Coke out in the bar, talking to some, southern Oklahoma people about and hearing their stories. Like, we would just, that's like meme, but that's just like actually like normal life, like what people do in like rural small communities, and not like this LA big city life, it's just. And if she wouldn't sing for them no more, will we still think Lana was a star? It's just like, I don't know, it's like a lot of reflection, a lot about, what is a star and why do we idolize them so much? That's what it gets me thinking about too.
I'm leaving, but you know that I'll never do just 'cause you keep me believing.
Oh, it keeps her hopeful.
'Cause even in the worst of times, you saw the best of me, and that's why I stay here with you.
Like, oh, I can't get over this, because like, just, and then the worst of times, you saw the best of me, and that's why I stay here with you. Like, people will come out and say, this is like toxic ass music, but like, people just go through hard times, and like, there's different waves of life. Sometimes the waves make you feel like you're drowning, and you will be sad, you will be, hopefully that you don't have to experience that. I mean, I would hope that for you, but reality is we're all human, and like, shit happens, and it gets really hard sometimes to just keep, like, not let the waves drown you. And like, it's really an amazing thing, an admirable thing, and a respectable thing when like a partner will care for you in those times, because those are hard times for them as well. If you're having a hard time and someone really cares about you, they're gonna have a hard time, and for them to stick it out with you and get through that, you know, that's why I stay here with you. Like, that's why we're together, even though like I'm not loving this city. Like, I just love you. Oh, girl. Lana Del Rey needs to calm down, bitch. I don't want to get ooey gooey on this channel right now. It's hitting. You relate, you relate.
I left Calabasas, escaped all the ashes, ran into the dark.
Oh, the production getting bigger here.
Flashes, they cause the car crashes, but I'm not a star. 'Cause I'm wild,
Oh, I love this part of the song. Sing, Lana, sing. Oh, wow. Girl, I do love you because you're wild at heart. And no, that's another thing that I just love. Like, she's speaking to her audience. If y'all love me, y'all gonna love me because I'm wild at heart. Dude, I just love that song. And I just feel that way too about people. It's like, if you love me, you'll love me because I'm wild at heart. I might not be like in the terms like wild, like per se, like Lana Del Rey, like things that she might be doing that some people might consider wild or whatever. But like, for example, like coming from a small town, like people think it's so weird that I want, you know, in my family line, and just like people in that surrounding areas, they think it's so weird that I want to travel, that I want to live in like different places and like all these things. And they might consider that making me an outcast or different or wild per se, but like, I don't know, like that's just like what I want to do. And if you love me, you'll love me because I'm wild at heart. Like, you'll love me because you'll be happy for me and you'll respect me, you know, even though they might not be things that you agree with and things that you want to do. You'll love me because I'm just wild at heart, and like I live with my heart. I don't do what other people like expect of me or like want me to do. You love me because I use my heart and like I follow like what it tells me to do. And I just love that song. That's like one of my favorite Lana Del Rey songs, I swear. Like, it is just so good. And I just love those little one-liner lines too that she has about, you know, and that's why I stay here with you, you know, how a person can get her through all these hard times, and just it's just, she could even be talking about her fans there too as well. Just, you know, that's why I stay here with you. That's why I keep singing and making these albums, because like she's got such a strong fan base of people who love her and just so happy that she released this music, because it's therapy for them. Like, it's literally therapy for me. So I don't know, I love that song. I feel like I'm ranting, but Wild at Heart is just an iconic Lana Del Rey song, and if you relate, you relate, and I think you understand like what I'm trying to say. I think maybe I'm not really that good at explaining my thoughts, honestly, but I try my best. All right, we're gonna get into Dark, but just a game. I said this one might ruin me. I'm a little scared. Why is it dark, bitch? Oh, that guitar slide. Oh God. Lana, the red flags are flagging. I feel like I was getting lost in the production there. I zoned out. Alright, it's dark but just a game. That's what he would say to me. The faces aren't the same, but their but their stories all end tragically. Holy shit. Okay. Yikes. Maybe I should click off this video now. A pretty little fool to think exceptions still rule. Just walk along. Okay. Is fame and success all just a game? I'm not sure. Let's keep listening. Oh no. The best ones lost their minds. that's another thing too. I don't love social media these days. Like, a lot of people will be like,
Girl, you haven't heard of this?
like on my YouTube videos. No, I haven't. I don't really scroll that much, to be honest. Like, I scroll maybe like once a day and like not for long, but I watch mostly YouTube videos too, like music reactions. Like, that's pretty much what I watch, and like some other videos that will come up or whatever. But I'm not gonna change. Like, I don't want other people's what they're saying to change the way I think. And so, like, I try not to consume too much media, because if you start watching so much media, you can really start to like change your perspectives on the way you think about things. And not that I'm not open, I'm completely open to having conversations with other people and changing my, heart, the way I think about things, all that stuff. Totally open. I'm a super open-minded person. But media is really influenced, and there's just like a lot of false information out there. So you gotta be careful, especially these days, like what you see online. Like, you shouldn't get your facts from TikTok. Like, you should get your facts from like credible sources, because like, and like she's saying the best ones lost their minds. So I'm not gonna change. I'll stay the same. It's just like she shouldn't have to change the way she thinks just to fit in with like LA culture and all the celebrities. She doesn't want to be mindless per se. You know what I mean? She wants to have her own way of thinking, and like I appreciate that. I think like you gotta have your own thoughts. You don't want to feel like you're being controlled. It is good to just like get some fresh air, go smell go smell the roses, bitch, and like just like get off your phone for a bit, because like it really is scary. No rose left on the vines. Literally she says no rose left on the vines. You have to like go smell the roses while they're still even here, because also climate change, bitch. Like, let's be real. But dude, it's dark but just a game. This is kind of hitting in like a different way than I thought this song was gonna hit, but my god, I don't know if this is what she means, but this is what I'm getting out of it.
It's mine, much less the fame.
Yeah.
It's dark, but just a game.
My god. Dude, the drums in this one are sexy.
It's dark, but just a game.
Okay, tambourine in the right ear.
Like a symphony.
For some reason, the lines, it's dark but just a game, so play it like a symphony. It's reminding me of that song. What is it? Who's the band? The Verge or something? That song. Bittersweet symphony. I'll insert it here. But from Cruel Intentions.
You don't want but pain. Life is sweet forever, baby. Don't ever think it's not. The best ones lost their minds, so I'm not gonna change. It's dark, but just a game.
I kind of love the song. She's referencing the best ones lost their minds because they were so influenced by the media, by what others said about them. They were being literally controlled. Like, some of the greatest like musicians. I mean, I don't think I have to name names. I think we can like think of some off the top of our head if you like music and stuff. But I'm just like, some of the best ones have lost their minds, and it's so sad. Like, so she's like, I'm not changing. I'm gonna stick to my roots, and just, if people don't like that, oh well.
It's dark, but just a game. It's dark, but just.
Damn. I think like also what Lana's getting at in that too is like, it's dark but just a game. Like, she can even still have her fame. But it is all a game. Like, are you gonna fall into the trap of like what others being controlled by, like, the masses, the media, the fans? Are you gonna fall into that game? Like, this is a dark space to be in, to be a celebrity, but also recognizing that it is still a game. It's not like what you have to do. Just because you're famous and you're a celebrity, you don't have to like do what others say, what others expect of you. You can still like do what you want and still have your own free thinking and your own like frame of mind. We're gonna get into not all who wander are lost. I love that. I don't think they are either. I think some people just want to wander around to meet new people, to have new experiences, make new connections. If you wander, you're not always lost. I think you can be free, and you can really be like, know exactly who you are. If you're settled, you could be more lost than if you're a wanderer per se. I don't know. I like that title.
I've been wearing the same damn clothes for 3 damn days.
Holy shit.
Thinking Nebraska's got me in a haze. The thing about men like you is you got a lot to say.
Anybody watching this live in Nebraska? Y'all comment down below. I would love to know. What's it like out there? I haven't really been to the Midwest, really, besides Colorado. Somebody let me know what Nebraska's like.
My name on your tattoo.
Oh, God. Okay, vocal range.
Just wanderlust.
Dude, I don't know how artists do this. I don't know how musicians write like this. It's literally poetry. Not all those who wander are lost. It's just wanderlust. Like wanderlust, but like wanderlost. You know what I mean? Like the play on words there is crazy. Wanderlust. Like, it's the desire to travel. It's the desire to just be free, you know, to make those new experiences. Like I was saying, like not all those who wander are lost. And it's so cool how she like paired those words. Like not all those who wander are lost. It's just like wanderlust or whatever. Like, oh, how the fuck do you come up with this shit? Like seriously.
The thing about being on the road is there's too much time to think. The best seasons of old as you pour yourself a drink. Pulling out shades, opening doors, the kitchen.
What a gentleman. Dude, the vocal range is ridiculous. You know, it seems like this person was a wanderlust and Lana kind of fell for them because like it seems like they're kind of free too in their way of thinking, and she kind of like admires that in them. The guitar is carrying. Oh my god, bro, the instruments. The way they got like 2 different guitars going on is crazy. Not all who wander are lost. Like, I just agree with that statement. It's just wanderlust. Like, I feel like people have the desire to travel, to have new experiences, to be free. I really don't have anything else to say about that one. The production was super nice on that one. I loved like the acoustic guitar mixed with like the electric, I don't know what kind of like filter or like settings they had on the guitar, but it was like just like really soothing, but it was like obviously like plugged in and amped up a little bit, but it was just like a nice, like the slides and stuff, it sounded really good in contrast with that to that acoustic guitar that was also playing. I loved that. We're getting into the next track. It's called Yosemite. Have not been there, would love to go. Has anybody been watching this? What was your experience like? I'm thinking maybe she went like hiking and camping at Yosemite and she's just kind of maybe talking about her experience. Ooh.
Dead to spring, spring back to fall. Isn't it cool how nothing here changes at all?
It's interesting. I mean, she's just contradicting what she just said. You know, seasons may change, but we won't change. And then she says, winter to spring, spring back to fall. Isn't it cool how nothing here changes at all? So, I mean, it's all just a cycle. It all cycles back, I feel like, is what that makes me feel.
No more candle in the wind.
I'm so confused. You make me feel like I'm invincible, just like I want to. No more candle in the wind. It makes me kind of think about Candle in the Wind, you know, because she was using it, I thought, or I felt in NFR as more of a way to, like, you're not going to be able to dim her light, because, like, even if the wind comes, like, it's going to stay lit, because she's strong and can get through it. But in here, she's like, you make me feel like I'm invincible, just like I want to. No more candle in the wind. Maybe the wind is just gone, and, you know, wind, you know, symbolizes that change. It brings about change. So are we saying like there's no change happening? Is that like good also? I'm not sure. Like, we don't want to change, like, you know, who we are too much unless it's like for the better. But I'm wondering like if that's good, that there's no change and like the candle's not shaking a little bit. I'm wondering. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about it.
We did it for fun, we did it for free. I did it for you, you did it for me. The right reason.
I'm having such a hard time figuring out what this song is trying to get at here, but I'm gonna keep listening.
But we won't change. We are from all of our friends.
I kind of love that. Also, how, you know, isn't it strange how different we are from all of our friends? I feel like I have so many different friend groups, and it's like interesting to see like how I'm different. So different, honestly, from a lot of them, but how, you know, I can still appreciate our friendships and like connect with them, and despite even if like we're so different and have even maybe different opinions and, you know, ideas and maybe even values and stuff, like it's cool to see like that people like that can even get along, because I feel like that's not that normal, honestly. I feel like everybody wants just everyone to agree with everyone, or like, I don't know, everybody wants to hang out with a lot of people who are the same as them. So like I do really respect that about a lot of my friendships. We are very different, I would say.
The world is
Are these like bongos or something in the back?
the only. Now I do it for fun, I do it for free. I do it for you, you do it for me. I remember watching how green was my valley.
We did it for fun. You know, we've done it for fun. We've done it for free. I showed up for you. You showed up for me. We did it for the right reasons. Maybe like they did love for the right reasons. Like maybe like past love that she's had, like did it for the wrong reasons. Like maybe to like try to get fame from Lana, or maybe to just like use each other. And even though they weren't really in love with each other even before her fame, I'm not sure exactly, but I showed up for you. You showed up for me. It sounds like it was just like a balanced relationship, but we're also saying in the past tense showed, so that makes me a little concerned, to be honest. Withstanding all the time, changes in seasons, it's beautiful as well. Like in a relationship, you know, you're like, it's so beautiful because a lot of people will say, you know, you just grew apart, you just both changed, but that's beautiful. Like withstanding all the time, changes in seasons, like seeing each other through that and learning how to just like grow together, that's a beautiful thing. I feel like I don't know, I feel like love can be super doomed these days. Like I feel like a lot of people just don't want to fight with somebody and like get through hard times, and like you're gonna grow, especially if you meet each other when you're so young. Like why would you be the same like when you're 20, you know, versus when you're in your 30s or 40s? Like obviously you're gonna change, and like I don't know, it's like really nice to like stick by someone's side and withstand all the time changes in seasons. Breaking up slowly, and there is a feature, Nikki Lane, not sure who that is, but oh, okay, Nikki. Dude, she sounds like her voice. I don't know if she's like the same age as Lana or if she's older, but sounds super mature. I feel like she would be a little older, but I'm not sure. But her voice sounds like an older version of Miley Cyrus's voice, like what it would be like when Miley Cyrus is like 60 something. But I have no idea how old this person is. That isn't meant as like disrespect or anything. Like she might be super young, but she has a very mature like rasp voice that is so good. I like it.
So don't send me flowers like you always do. It's hard to be lonely, but it's the right thing.
Oh man, it's hard to be lonely, but it's the right thing. Knowing that you should just be alone versus like staying in a relationship where it's comfortable but y'all aren't in love anymore. Oh girl.
And I'm slowly is a hard thing to do. I love you only, but it's making me blue.
Another thing too, I love you only, but it's making me blue. Like you can still love someone, whether that's relationship, family, whatever. Like I feel like friendships, you know, you could still love someone, but it's making you blue. Like you'll always have that love for them, but like you might need to like get some separation, because the sadness, the blue, you know, it just is like an orb that floats in you when you're around this person.
We might be breaking up after this song. Will he still love me long after I'm gone?
This song is kind of taking me back to the Tulsa Jesus freak, how, you know, that line, I'm like holding on to the song so much for some reason, but how Lana said, you know, that he was drinking, had the gin in his hand or whatever, the bottle, you know, try to get me back in your bed. She's like taking a break from him in the relationship, leaving and coming back, you know, so she can get some, like, calm her nerves or whatever. It's kind of making it, it's kind of like the lead up, you know, we're here now, you know, she's about to leave him. I feel like she's like imagining, you know, that she's in her 40s and like their relationship has just really, we're blue out here. There was love, but like and there still is love, but it's like, it's not working out. We're just so sad, and like we're at the point where we're about to leave him and pack our bags and like not come back.
'Cause breaking up slowly is a hard thing to do. Be lonely,
Yeah.
but it's the right thing to do.
Damn. I feel like a lot of people experience that. It's hard to be lonely, but it's the right thing to do. Like, a lot of people would rather just be in a relationship that's just comfortable, even though like they might be kind of sad still and it might not be like the best. They're just scared of like of being alone. I don't know, that one was sad. I really liked Nikki Lane's voice. Girl, we're getting into Dance Till We Die. This was another one I started, I think, like off with your head, dance till we're dead type energy. I'm getting nervous about this track, Lana.
Fort almost burnt down my home, but God, it feels good not to be. And life doesn't always work out like we planned. We keep it moving, babe. So we made a pact in the middle of the night to the Louisiana two-step.
Hey! Hey, Lana, girl! In LA, Louisiana. This ranch feels like my only friend, and life doesn't always work out like we plan. We keep it moving, babe, so we made it back in the middle of the night to the Louisiana two-step, high and bright. I wonder if she's like, it's nice not to be alone, like she has all her friends and stuff, but like she left that husband, that relationship. I feel like this is all imaginative too, but she left that relationship and now like they're meeting back in the middle of the night in like Louisiana, and like it's gonna get like hot and steamy maybe. Like I don't know, that's what it's making me like imagine.
And we won't say when, we won't ask why.
Oh,
We won't stop dancing till we die.
period.
Louisiana two-step, high and bright.
I wonder, like, I'm just thinking about, I know she's probably talking about a much different club than I'm thinking of, but well, why me two-step? No, why me two-step? Like, I don't know if y'all know that song. It plays at like so many clubs. Get jiggy with it. Like, that's what it's making me think of, and I'm like, I can't imagine Lana Del Rey doing that.
That's why
Period.
I went down a Woodside.
Okay.
Berkeley, out of city, out of mind.
What is going on?
Talking shit, Jones said she was gonna quit.
Okay.
Ended up at the Africa Caribbean two-step.
Oh, we are two-stepping. Like, that's the, like, noise I'm thinking of in, like, my head, like, the beat, the Afro little beat. Dude, oh my god, I wasn't thinking that's what she meant. Girl, Lana Del Rey has fun. She's wild at heart, truly.
I've been covering Joni and I'm dancing with Jonas.
Oh my god, the saxophone.
My love, when you used to rolling like a rolling stone.
Ooh.
Stop dancing till we die.
Oof. Girl. That one was the dude, the change in the production. Holy shit. reigniting an old flame. That's kind of what like it was making me think, like they got a divorce or something. Like this is all imaginary, by the way, if I haven't said that enough, but it was just making me think like you got a divorce from your husband and then like you like go back and you rekindle the flame in like Louisiana and y'all go out and have fun together and just have a good old time. It's kind of hard to find love when you're used to rolling like a rolling stone. Like, girl, oh my god, like the bars. And then when she said something about getting down to those Afro-Caribbean two-step, I was like, okay, she really out here two-stepping. I love that for her. Oh my god, I would love to see that. Not what I was expecting, but it was like great. I don't know if it was really about rekindling an old flame or anything, or if it was just more about like rekindling like an old moment that like we used to feel, maybe. Like maybe she was thinking about like when she was 19 and she was dancing, you know, till we die having fun. Maybe she's like reliving that in like this older version of herself. I don't know, but I thought that was a nice song. We're getting into For Free. It's the last track on Chemtrails Over the Country Club, and it is also featuring Zella Day and Wise Blood, or Wise. I'm not sure how to say that. English, you know, isn't my it might be my only language, but I wouldn't say it's my best either. Also, like, I wanted to say, like, I feel like the production on this one has been, like, so amazing. Like, I don't know, like, the drums, the guitars. She doesn't usually have that much guitar. I love, like, the inclusion of, like, saxophones and stuff. Like, that is sexy. Ooh, I'm really liking the production on this album, like, a lot.
I slept last night in a good hotel, standing on a noisy corner, waiting for the walking green. And he played real good on his clarinet for free. I play for fortunes and those velvet curtain cars. I got a black limousine and two gentlemen.
I really think like she might be talking about New Orleans in some of these songs. I was born to a small Louisiana town, but I lived in New Orleans for like 5 years, I think, like while I was in college. And dude, this is like New Orleans. Like people are playing their instruments on the streets, just doing it for free, trying to get some change thrown their way. You know, I feel like they seen somebody playing the clarinet and they were just like so inspired and so mesmerized in how beautiful they could play and like how much passion was behind that. But you know, Lana's out here saying she plays for fortunes, you know, with velvet curtains. I got a limousine, two gentlemen to escort me, and I see the next line says, and I'll play if you got the money. You know, I feel like we might be battling here, like doing what makes us passionate and doing stuff for like the fame and fortune, and like trying not to get lost in all that. I mean, the song's called For Free, so like what makes you feel free? You know, I'm sure Lana loves doing her music and stuff, but it sucks to have to like go on tours to do all this, to make all the money, you know, be controlled, you know, have to look her best, try to do a few interviews here and there, whereas like you could just be free and play your clarinet on the street, but you know, you don't have the other things, the fame and the fortune, but you're free. I don't know. Oh my god.
Real good for free to hear him, though he played so sweet and high. They knew he had never been on the TV, so they passed his music by.
Oh, so sad they passed his music by because he's never been on the TV. Like they just walked past, like walking past people in the streets who are playing like beautiful music because they don't have the fame and the name behind them, even though like their music is like exceptional. Or like, you know, people who are singing on the streets too. It's just like there's some really undiscovered talent out there. I don't know, I always love seeing people play on the streets, and you know, just like they're so talented. I'm like, dude, it's crazy how many like amazing musicians and artists there are out there who are not discovered. It's crazy.
And to go over and ask for a song, he was playing real good for free.
Oh my god, this person's voice. Damn, we're we're ending on for free. Oh my god. I gotta think about that. Give me a second. 1 second. I need to take a moment. Lots to unpack in that song. I mean, it was just interesting, you know, how in the last part of the song too, I'm not sure who was Zella and who was, sorry if I keep pronouncing their name Wise or Ways. I'm not sure how to say it, but I'm wondering if like those lines where they're like, I meant to pass by and request a song and, you know, give them some change, but it's like they were just playing for free. Like, I don't know, it's so interesting. I have no idea what to get to say about that last track and how it ends in just the chemtrails over the country club. Like, just, I don't know, maybe at one point Lana being in the country club or wanting this like country club life and like just looking at the sky and just, I don't know, it was hard for me to wrap up that song for free. I mean, I feel like she talked a lot about being controlled and just like she doesn't want to be so changed by a lot of people, and it must be nice, like in a way it's like you want to get discovered and you want to make money, but it must be so nice to play your clarinet on the street for free and have no fame and no expectations and just do what makes you passionate, and you're just doing it all for free and no one can tell you what to do, really. So I'm wondering if like that's what she's kind of getting at to end there, but it's like this weird like dichotomy of like country club and then like playing on the street trying to make money. Like I'm trying to like see how that all ties in, her struggles with fame and like people being changed by fame and success, and like her wanting to just stay true to who she is and be wild at heart. So I don't know, I'm feeling like a lot of different emotions and thoughts about this album, and I definitely want to hear what y'all think below. I really loved the production on this one so much. I loved the cymbals, the jazzy feels, the saxophones, the acoustic and electric guitars. Like there was just so much going on. The tambourines, there's a lot going on here. It's some kind of bongo drums. Like I loved all of the percussion instruments. Just a lot of production was happening and I really liked it. Tracks that ruined me the most, definitely, I mean, number 3, I feel like I'm gonna go with probably Dance Till We Die. I really liked that one a lot. I liked how, obviously I love a Louisiana mention as well, and I don't know, it just made me think about trying to relive what you experienced when you were younger and like reigniting a flame. Also, maybe in a relationship, maybe just in your life, reigniting like an old part of yourself. I don't know, it's kind of like what it made me think about. I'm not sure obviously if that's what she's getting at there, but that's just what I interpreted out of it, and I really liked that. And then number 2's Gotta Be Dark But Just a Game. I really love talking about kind of just fame in the media, and it's all just a game. It's dark, but it is just a game. Like you don't have to fall victim to the game, you don't have to be trapped or play in the game. Like you can opt out, you know. We're not off to the races, you know, trying to like win some shit. Like you can opt out of the game, like you don't have to play it. And I feel like I liked that because I felt like she's like trying not to play the game. She doesn't want to play it and she wants to just be true to herself. My number 1 of course has got to be Wild at Heart. It's still my favorite after listening to all of these. I mean, I love that song so much. Not even like that lyrically heavy, but the production and just the lyrics that she does say alone just really, they just tap my soul and it just touches me. I just don't know, like I love the concept of being wild at heart. Like you follow your heart and you're moved by it, and you just like won't be influenced by others, and also just like you are so true to yourself. Hard time focusing today. I feel like I'm just like, I was literally bumping Brat before this, so this is a weird change up from Brat to Lana, but you know, somehow it all makes sense in the end. Of course, Lana's probably living her Brat summer, I'm sure. I mean, towards the end she's dancing till we die. I mean, she's bratting out there. She's fucking Von Dutching in the club. Club classics are playing, dude. Imagine Lana like club classicing to her own song at the club. That would be crazy. Alright, I'm gonna head out, but thank y'all so much for clicking on this video. If you made it all the way through, you're beautiful and sexy, and I always appreciate you clicking on these videos and watching these reactions. And if you're new here, thank you so much for joining me for the first time, babe. I would love if you stick around, subscribed, liked the video. We got other Lana reactions if you want to check those out, and we're always reacting to new and fresh music and old music on the channel. So if any of that sounds good to you, definitely stick around and join the party. And yep, I'm gonna see y'all soon. We got blue banisters coming coming up. It's the last one that we need to get to in this Lana saga of albums in this Lana discography. So Blue Banisters is coming up next. Haven't heard a single song off of Blue Banisters, so everything is fresh. I know nothing about it, and I will be going into it knowing nothing, because that's how I love to do these reactions the most, and just be gagged. Stay tuned for that reaction. That one will be out probably sometime around like the end of August maybe, so stay on the lookout for that if you're interested. That's gonna be it for today, babes. Stay tuned for more reactions and videos on the channel, and I hope that y'all have a lovely day or a beautiful night, and I'll see y'all soon. Later, babes.